What's up guys, it's Liv here. So in today's video, we're just gonna quickly go over why people don't buy your offer and how you can overcome this as a digital products owner to go ahead and increase your sales or even generate sales if you're not already making some. So I know in one of my last videos, we talked about cheapo people and freepo people, getting them to be premium customers and people who actually pay fees, right? So this is kind of a continuation on who the right customer is instead of who the wrong one is. And there are gonna be three main points that I want you guys to take from this video. So go ahead, let's jump right into it. I'm not here in the field of wasting anybody's time. We are making money. So grab your notepad if you don't already have one and we'll jump right into the video. So 3 reasons why people don't buy your digital product. They A, don't know you, B, don't like you, or C, don't trust you. So A, people don't know you, meaning you're either not posting enough content out there to your target audience for them to get a good feel of what you're even selling or how your offer is the solution to their problem. And that right there, my friends, is the reason why there's a big disconnect in some of your audiences with your actual business, because people simply just are not sure, what it is you do or how it is it can help them. So you wanna be making sure that you're consistently posting not only content about your product and hey, the fundamentals and the facts and the selling points, but you also want to make sure that you are literally including the emotional points as well, because that's literally what is going to change them over from a viewer to a buyer, right? And close them is once they feel emotionally triggered or emotionally sold by the solution that your product offers, right? So you wanna make sure that you're identifying that pain point of your target audience and you're making sure that you're constantly and consistently building up that confidence in your solution to their problem. Now, if you don't identify a problem, then how can you solve it? And why would people want your product, right? So going back to the first reason why people aren't buying your product, guys, it's because they don't know you. Make sure your audience knows you. And how do you do that? Is literally by understanding yourself, understanding what your product is, not niching down too much, but again, making sure that you're consistent in your message and you're consistent in the emotions behind whatever solution your product has to offer. So the second reason that people are not buying your product is because they don't like you. And there are a lot of people who are probably gonna get so mad at me for this, but I don't care. So they don't like you guys, then, more than likely they're not gonna buy from you. And on the flip side, there are customers who will buy from people without likeness factor being there. So it's not to say that you have to be completely liked by everybody, because again, some people just aren't for other people, and that's completely okay. Everybody has their own personalities. But what I really mean by this point is that you have to be likable in selling the fact that, hey, I have the solution that can help you, gaining that trust there. So what I mean is just post content that is pleasing to others, that shows how kind and generous you are. And it really shows that you care versus you're just trying to come up and make money off of selling, right? Nobody really wants to be sold to. People really just want to feel like they're a part of something bigger. So if you can create that for them, you're already winning, right? So make sure that that is something you keep in mind when posting your content. People will not buy from you generally if they don't like you. All right, so moving on to the last point here. The third reason is because people simply don't trust you, or they may not trust you. And what do I mean by this? Well, some of you guys have audiences of people that you literally grew up around, your friends, your family, and you really haven't started running ads to where you're completely getting strangers, or you're not posting consistently enough to get a whole influx of followers and new people seeing your stuff. So until you get to that point, then you are surrounded by people that you already know, or that already know you. And 9 times out of 10, these people know different versions of you and may not know the entrepreneur you or the business owner you. So what you'll have to do is repaint that picture for them and show them through your actions, who you really are now versus the high schooler you used to be, or the 9-to-5 employee that you used to be, or whoever it is you used to be. Because sometimes people have a very closed off perception of those around them, because you might not maintain all these different different relationships at once. So how to get these people to trust you? Well, what you're gonna need to do is be consistent. People will trust you if you're consistently doing what you said you were gonna do. And that's period. If you're saying, hey, I sell digital products, or hey, I teach people how to sell Amazon, or hey, I teach barbers how to cut hair and become private barbers and 1099s. So if that's what you're doing, make sure that people are consistently seeing you work toward that goal of yours. You're consistently posting the journey, and that doesn't just mean all of your wins and all of the good things. That means documenting the process. You low-key have to become a vlogger, and that's why selling online isn't necessarily for everybody, because not everybody's comfortable with getting in front of the camera, you know, posting content, talking about these things, creating that confidence around their product to be able to translate to the customer. You know what I mean? That's not for everybody. Some people rather just be behind the camera and editing and doing what they do, and that's completely cool too. So make sure that this is something that you can commit to, because it's not for everybody, right? And I'm not gonna lie to you. But as far as getting that trust, that's really it. People just wanna see that consistency in what you're doing, and they'll follow. If somebody sees somebody literally on hustle mode, grind mode, they're seeing them get results, they're seeing them do these things, go to different new heights than they previously were, then something's gonna go off in their head like, hey, like maybe this person knows what they're doing and talking about, so I should just follow, right? Or let me ask more questions and see how I can do this too, or you know what I mean? So that's the confidence, and that's the roadmap to the confidence that you have to instill into your audience. And that's exactly how you do it, by being consistent. And of course, a lot of people will say other things and how you can build the trust in your communities. And we can, you know, in a different video break down more like on a psychological level, how you can build that trust, like through different types of content and even different free trainings and bonus offers that you might be adding to kind of bring and pull those people in. But in a nutshell, it's gonna be consistency in your content and in your business, right? So I hope you guys gathered a lot of just valuable information in these 3 points on why people might not be, you know, buying your offer, or why your digital products actually might not be selling. And as always, you guys can always shoot me a DM or a message about any questions or any suggestions for videos that you want to see here on this channel to help you guys with your digital products and online products. And if you're not already tapped in, make sure you subscribe below so that you won't miss a beat when I drop another training. Make sure you tap in on all social media platforms. You can find me on Instagram at live.ely or lively, and that's the same thing for TikTok with 3 V's instead of 2. And you guys already know my YouTube. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next training. Peace out.